Morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today is a momentous day for a few reasons. First reason being that I just turned 37, so huge announcement. On my very birthday, we are actually now officially the biggest real estate company in Scotch Plains. Biggest real estate company in Scotch Plains. Biggest real estate company in Scotch Plains.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
We've surpassed every other real estate company that's been already cemented in this community. So that is going to be a big announcement for us to make to not only Scotch Plains, but to everybody that's willing to listen. We're going to tell everybody about our journey and we're going to document it. So thank you guys for being with us throughout these many months and years that we've been trying to accomplish this, and it's really made us content that we've made it this far in such a little amount of time. First, Alex, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background.
Thank you, Luke. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
So my name is Alex, guys. Alex Sawford. I've been doing real estate for almost 2 years now. I went and took the classes while I was at a full-time job. I was just so passionate about getting into the field that I would do whatever it took. So I took my class from 9 to 1 and then went to work from 2 to 11 at my retail job at the time for 6 weeks. And 3 days a week, 6 weeks, and got my license. And I was so excited to just have that piece of paper and get into the field. And so I dove in, and I learned that I still needed to learn more. And I had a great experience learning. I've done several transactions with people looking to move from their old home to their new home, with investors, with first-time home buyers. I've had a great experience, but I think they've had a great experience too. I've been lucky enough to have reviews left on me on Zillow and other forums, and just been so grateful to help these people achieve their goals. That's been one of my biggest goals.
So now tell us about these nanny cams and what is going on with the regulations around it, and how can people protect themselves if they're buying for a home or shopping for a home?
Sure.
Yeah.
One thing I always tell my buyers when they're walking through a home, especially if the homeowner is present, don't give away any information, right? Everything is negotiable in real estate. So when you walk, any information you speak, hey, I like this, I don't like that. If the seller hears it, could be used as leverage later in the negotiation. Now, I'm a big tech guy and there's a lot of technology out there. We're realizing that there's cams in homes, nanny cams, security cams, and those can gather the same type of information, which can then be used as leverage in negotiation. So that's something you really want to watch out for. When you walk a home, I would suggest keeping your thoughts to yourself. Maybe when you get outside and you want to talk to your realtor outside after, that's a good time to explain what you liked and what you didn't. Especially if the homeowner is present. Either way, I would suggest keeping your thoughts to yourself so that you don't give away everything you love about the house.
And even then, be careful if you're talking outside the house, because there have been instances where even the Ring doorbell that has a camera on it too has captured people having conversations about the home right as just steps outside. You think your comments are being just kept in confidence, and really not, because they're hearing everything. But imagine if it was a buyer walking into the house and the buyer says comments about the home that you think are being kept private.
Yeah.
Let's just say the buyer walks in and says, I love the home, I have to buy this home because my lease expires next month, my kids love the school here, and they basically show all their cards. Now that's an unfair advantage to the seller of the house. What some real estate, National Association of Realtors now, in some states are mandating that the home, when it's listed, have a sign outside that says home is being monitored or being recorded. I can see in the near future that even real estate listings will have to say, like they say, large dog in home, or don't let the cat out, or whatever it is. And pretty soon they're going to start saying home is monitored, and it's going to be like a fine if you don't put it in there, because so many homes have it now. I mean, about tech, how cheap these things are coming.
Yep, it is. They're easy to get, they're easy to put in, and it could go either way. I mean, the bottom line is, having those cams in place could help or hurt, depending on how they're used.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess there's two sides to that coin. Just be careful. I mean, nowadays it's more prevalent. I haven't been really showing homes like that, but now that I think about it, it's probably one of the first things you should do when you're working with a buyer is say, if you have any comments about this home, hold it to yourself, because we never know when we're being monitored. We can talk about it outside the house and after we're safely away from the house, and we can have a conversation, because you never want to leave your buyer at a disadvantage. And the same thing with sellers, I guess, too. You want to also educate them to say, listen, if you're going to be listening in on people's conversations, it may make them weary, and it may also turn them off from making an offer on your home. So you may want to tell them to maybe deactivate the cams while the homes are being shown. But with great power also comes great responsibility. So if these people have the ability to watch, I feel like it's going to be hard to convince them not to.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. If they have the ability to watch, they'll watch and they'll find what they want to find. They'll be able to see what's on the camera, and they may be able to take it either way.
Yeah, I think so. So I guess tip of the day, just keep mum's the word. So educate your clients, guys, and hope you enjoyed this Culture Cast. See you next time, and remember, today officially marks the day that Culture Estate is the biggest real estate company in Scotch Plains.
On his birthday.
On my birthday.
Boom.
Best gift I could have ever gotten. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Have an awesome day. Not great. Awesome.
Awesome.